Okay, the next problem, as I told, it is related with the months and year. Okay, so I have come up with the questions and with a calendar. So the calendar was a month of December with the excess year. You can also note it like a 2021 or 2022, whatever. Okay, but it is not very serious. Okay, so don't watch it very clearly. Okay, so it's just a December of a something year. Okay, so usually you know the monthly calendar will be like this. Okay, so the question is relevant with the calendar, so I have drawn some December calendar. First read out the question. Okay, so before going into the question, December, so how many days are there? 31 days are there, isn't it? Okay, so if Deepak's school function is 4 days after 3rd Thursday, 4 days after 3rd Thursday of December, of a December year, then on which day will he attend his school function? So they are asking an indirect question of when is the school function, isn't it? So when is the school function? Whose school function? Deepak's school functions. So they have actually the given answer, isn't it? Every logical and reasoning in the question itself, they have an answer. Only we have to pick it out the answer. Only we have to just pick it the answer from the question. That's it. So always there is an answer. So the question is always along with an answer. We have to just pick it out the answer alone. Okay, so what is the answer they given? 4 days after 3rd Thursday. So 3rd Thursday means we have to calculate how many Thursdays. So how many Thursdays here? 1 Thursday, 2 Thursday, 3 Thursday and a 4 Thursday. Isn't it? So 3rd Thursday 21. 3rd Thursday is a 21. I'm just highlighting with some other color. 3rd Thursday. 3rd Thursday. What is the date? 21. Okay, just find it out the 3rd Thursday. 4 days after Thursday. So 4 days we have to calculate. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So when is the school function? 25th December. 25th December. So the always in a logical and reasoning, always the answer will be within the question. We just going to pick out the answer alone and take it out. Okay, so this is the answer. What is the answer they have given? They are asking about Deepak's school function, but they are given answer in an indirect way. What is the way? 4 days after 3rd Thursday. So we have to find it out the 3rd Thursday. So we have to see. So this is a Thursday column. First Thursday, second Thursday, 3rd Thursday. This is a 3rd Thursday. Okay, 3rd Thursday after 4 days. After means what? Before means we are going to back. In after means 22, 23, 24 and 25. 25 December, Monday is the Deepak school function. Okay. For instance, here they are given a after. For instance, instead of giving after, they have given a before. So before, 4 days before 3rd Thursday means we have to go back. That's it. We have to go back from the 3rd Thursday day to have to go back. So 21 is the Thursday, isn't it? So 4 days before means how many days? 20, 19, 18 and 17. So 17 will be the Deepak school function. So for example, instead of a 3rd Thursday, they have asking about a 3rd Friday. 3rd Friday, 2 days after. So 3rd Friday means which is a 3rd Friday. 22 is a 3rd Friday. 2 days after means 23 and 24 and a 25 is a what's that? 25 is 24 is the maybe a function. 22. Okay, 2 day means 1 and a 2. So this is what to know about the logical and reasoning in this months and days. Okay, so always logical and reasoning, the question comes along with the answer. So in a days means we have to clearly note about days or a month, whatever. We have to clearly note what is the two things, before or after, isn't it? Before means backward of a date and after means after today. Before means before today, isn't it? So then days means what are the 4 things they will ask? Today, yesterday, day before yesterday or a 2 day before yesterday. In a month means they ask which Friday, 3rd Friday or 4th Friday, or a week they will ask first week of a Monday. So what is he see here? What is which is the first week? This is the first week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First 7 days is the first week. So first week, which Monday? First week Monday is a Deepak school function. So 4th. So 4th is a Deepak school function. Next you can ask in a second week Thursday is the Deepak school function, means next second week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. This is the second week of a Tuesday, means a 12. So 12, isn't it? So these are the different indirect ways of asking a question in the months or a year. Okay, so in a particular month we have asked the question like a third Sunday, fourth Sunday, second week of a Monday. So there is a lots of question related to this. In case of a month means, yes, the month means you can tell fourth month, okay, fourth month, third week Monday. So fourth month means which is a January, February, March and April. So fourth month means April, fourth week. So fourth week means we have to calculate the fourth week Monday. So fourth week Monday, which date? So for example, last month of the year, isn't it? So the function is on last month of a year. I means what is the last month of the year? December is the last month of the year. So or they can be asked like next to the first month of the function is the next month of a first month of the year. What is the next month of the first month of the year? What is the first month of the year? January. So January is the first month of the year. Next to the January, what is the date? No, so February. So February is a school function. So the question can be asked on a different ways, but the question lies along with the answer. Okay, so now the question is related with the tens and ones. Okay, so let's read the question. Which of the following shows the maximum value? So yesterday itself I have told you the difference between what is a minimum and a maximum. So minimum means lesser. When comparing with others, it's a lesser. When a maximum means when comparing with, it's a larger, isn't it? So minimum means it's a lesser than other, maximum is larger than any other. Okay, so this is what a minimum and a maximum. So they are asking here, what is they asking? A maximum. So larger number. So what's they are asking about? They are asking about a larger number. Okay, so the first option is 91 ones and a 5 tens, 18 ones and a 20 ones, and 8 tens and 4 ones, 90 ones and 8 ones. Okay, so whereas we have to find it out, we have to clump here they have given the subtraction. Note the point here. See here, everybody is given a subtraction. So we have to make it as a whole number instead of a ones and tens. We have to make it as a whole number and we have to perform a subtraction. Then after getting the answer of a 4 option, then comparing with the 4 option, we have to find it out which option has the maximum value. Okay, so here we have, now I am going to make it as a whole number. So I am just, for a reference, I am just changing the color. So 91 ones and a tens. So let it be here, ones and tens and ones, let it be that. So next option be 18 ones and 20 ones. 18 ones and a 20 ones. What is here? 90 ones and 8 ones. See here, 5 tens. 5 tens means what? 50. 91 ones. So 91 ones. 91 ones and 5 tens means 50. So 91 and 50. Next, 8 tens and 4 ones. 8 tens means 80. 80 minus 4. So here 91 ones minus 50. Here 18 minus 20. 90 minus 8. So this is what a whole number. So I am not going to find it out the answer. I have just completed and transfer as a whole number. You are going to find it out and going to write down the answer in a comment box. Okay, comment box. You have just find it out and write. So which one you are going to find it out? You have to find it out. You have to make a subtraction of every options, and after getting the answer of every option, you have to compare with another option and what you are going to finally do? You are going to finally show the maximum value. Okay, now move on to the second sum. So read the question carefully. It's like a clue on an answer. If I give a clue, you're going to find it out the answer, and you just type it on a comment box which option is going to be the correct answer. Okay. So first one, it is a 2-digit number. Yes, of course, the given option, everything was a 2-digit number. So you cannot find it out by seeing the first clue. Next, the second clue. The sum of its digit is 8. That is, it is a 2-digit. If you add, then it will be, the answer should be 8. So this is also maybe a right answer, and this is maybe also right answer, and this is also maybe a right answer. So the option D is not a right answer by knowing the second clue. What's the third clue? It lies between 50 and 60. So only the 53 will be the correct option, isn't it? Because 35 is lesser than 50. 62 is beyond than 60. What is the question is? The question is the number between the 50 and 60. So only the 53 which satisfies the 3 conditions. What are the 3 conditions? It's a 2-digit. Yes, it is a 2-digit. So the sum of a digit is 8. Yes, 5 plus 3 is 8. It lies between 50 and 60. Yes, it lies in 50 and 60. Yes, it lies between the 50 and 60. So the answer is 53. Okay. So this is a very interesting thing, isn't it? So by having a clues, for 1 clues, we are just cutting down the 1 options, isn't it? Okay. So you are going to find it out the answer for the first question and just type it on a comment box. Okay. So now I come up with this 2 interesting question. Let's do that. Which ball is the lightest? So like this is like a weight. So regarding to the weight, but it's not, we are going to measure the weights and all. By assigning that a picture, by calculating the picture, we are going to think which ball is going to be a lightest of every ball. Okay, see here the first ball, here the 2 balls are there, P and Q. When the material, which ball will be a heavier? So I think the heavier ball will be goes down, isn't it? The heavier one will always goes down. For example, that you are sitting in a seesaw. Here you and your sister. You are 64 kg. Your sister is a 50 kg. Which one will be downer? Obviously, the B will go down. You will be go down. So the heavier will be always goes down. So I think the P is a heavy one. So the Q is not so lighter, small light. Okay, so it will goes. Next picture, the R. If to maintain the R, it needs a 2P to put it. So that is the same weight. So if it is this, for example, you can keep 30 kg. This is an example. So 30. So you need a 60 kg. If you put a 60 kg, then only it will be have. So if you take a 1, then it will be goes down. So it is 60 kg. This is an example. So 30, 60 kg. So we have find it out. Next, if I put a 130 kg here, one more 30 kg here, it may be come down. So we cannot determine which is the lightest, because without given the particular weight, we cannot determine. So the answer we cannot find it out. So whether maybe the Q is the lightest one, because the R, if you put a 2P only, the R is standing on a straight line. See here I am putting a 1P and a 1Q means it is weighter than a Q, but not so much. It's not falling very much. It's what some. But comparing this, I think maybe a Q is the lightest ball, I think so. So you can come to the judgment Q is the lightest, or it doesn't give the particular weight, so you can also say it cannot be determined. Okay, the second question is, which figure comes next in a figure pattern given below? See here, you have to be very clear with the question. So as always I say, generally the maths is in general, so you have to be very clear with the question, because you can easily find out the answer. If you're clear with the question, you can easily find out the answer. See here, there was given 4 pictures. In a first picture, they have every picture they have a triangle. The first picture having a 1 eye. Second picture 2 eyes. Next 1 mouth and 1 ears. So automatically, what is the third one? 2 ears. Everything having a 2 ears, isn't it? But it should be similar. So here, whereas the eyes are different. So here the nose are drawn. So no nose. So here there is no mouth. So option A is the right answer. Okay. So children, so whatever logical or reasoning or a time or a money, we have seen problems on a different heading, whatever. Should read the question carefully and think twice and take the options. Okay.
Pebbles CBSE Board Syllabus.